We are working it today at the Idaho Falls Spud Kings Ice Arena. I am here with Colin Fairfield, the equipment manager for the Idaho Falls Spud Kings. So explain for people what the equipment manager does for the team.
So I do pretty much laundry. I can sew, I sharpen skates, I can fix skates, fix any equipment. I order a lot of equipment. As you can see behind me, a lot of sticks. Fixing a lot of stuff is really a main part of my job.
And so as we shoot this, we're getting ready for a game tonight with the Pueblo team from Colorado. And so you're busy preparing for that game. So we're excited to kind of follow you around and watch you prepare. Okay, so Colin, right now you're putting nameplates on the jerseys.
Yep.
So do you have to do this every game?
Not every game. So if like we make a move or a trade or a guy gets cut and they choose this number, I take the old nameplate off or make a new one with the heat press, and I will put it on, make sure it's in the middle, and then I can get to sewing. So this is a new player that we just got this week. I get his nameplate made and sew it on for him today.
Was it a shock to you to learn that I'm gonna have to sew?
I mean, kinda, yeah, but I mean, I kinda expected it just because, I mean, I know it's an important part of the job, especially with doing nameplates and any other fixes that I need to do.
So what's the secret to doing a good sewing job?
I'd say just slow and steady. Really the most important. And this line right here, pretty good guide to follow. And that also helps to keep a straight line. You don't want to really mess it up because it's hard to fix once you get it on. So that's the pedal. I mean, you don't have to apply that much pressure. It's like driving a car kind of.
Okay.
And then
you probably want to hold the shirt straight.
Yeah, and tight.
Okay. Now I'm nervous that I'm going to mess this up. Am I doing it right?
Keep it moving.
Keep it moving.
Yeah, the jersey.
Did I do it okay?
Perfect, yeah.
That's kind of hard.
Yeah. Let's see how well you did. Yeah. There it is. Finished product.
And which side did I stitch?
This one.
This one right here?
Yep.
Okay, not too bad.
Nope, not bad at all.
Tim, we were just watching Colin put a nameplate on your jersey. How long have you been with the team?
Been here since Sunday, last Sunday, a couple days before New Year's.
What made you want to come and be part of the Spud Kings?
I don't know, just the fan base is awesome. I heard the fans are awesome. I heard the team's really good and they just need a couple more pieces of the puzzle, and you know, I'm excited to be here.
Here is where you sharpen skates for all the players. So you take the blades off the skates and this machine sharpens them.
So I have this really cool tool that is made by a brand called Custom Skateworks that player doesn't have to take his skate off during the game if I need to sharpen his blades. I set it in here and I pretty much just turn the machine on.
Oh wow.
And then it spins. And
is there any secret to it or just run it through?
Just run it through pretty much. I just watch your hands away from there.
Let's give this a try. So do you start like at the very end? Or do you?
Yeah, usually when you're first learning, you can start where, like...
Right there.
Yeah.
And then you just run it through like that?
Yep.
Like how sharp do you want these?
It varies on the player. Some guys will do it duller, some guys will do it sharper. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much sharpen the skate. Push them in like that, it's in.
Now we're in the locker room. This is where all the players come after the game's over. And so you have a lot of work to do as far as getting this organized for them before the game.
Yep.
So what's your order of tasks in this room?
So the first I'd say is just going through and then picking up any trash that they may have left behind just to keep it spotless in here. Once that's over, I go through and I set the jerseys up. Matt V. Nalmouth sits right here, and then just go through like that, set their jersey up. I go through, set the socks out, keep them neat.
You were saying this is the most rewarding part of the job for you, is the locker room.
Yep.
And why is that?
Just because the end product. I mean, once you walk in and you see everything looks nice, it's just rewarding. Just something that I like to do and keep it neat, just for the guys.
Here we are inside the ice arena. This is where the game happens, where all the action happens. Colin, this has been really insightful. You're kind of a jack of all trades.
Yep.
You got to sew, you got to do laundry.
Yeah, I do it all. I mean, it's just something I love to do, so I don't mind it.
If someone wants to become an equipment manager for a hockey team or any sports team, what do you think are the most important skills people need to have?
I'd say just, just getting involved with the sport first is just knowing like the equipment and the general knowledge of like what hockey is and all the different stuff that goes into it, especially for all the different sports too. So,
what is like the single most important skill you would say?
Communicating is pretty important with this job too.
Yeah, gotcha. Well, we better get off the ice. I'm starting to shiver a little bit. It's cold in here,
very cold.
but thank you, Colin, for your
thank you.
time and showing us around, showing us what you do. And thank you guys for watching.